you doing?
Aretha's doing alright.
Just alright. Singing is sacred, and you shouldn't do it just because somebody wants you to. What's most important is that you are treated with dignity and respect.
You're special, Ree. You have a talent they call genius.
You better think about what you're trying to do to me.
How old is she?
She's 10, but her voice is going on 30, honey.
Let my go, let yourself be free.
How many albums have you had?
4.
And no hits.
I need you to focus and avoid frivolous distractions.
Honey, find the songs that move you. Until you do that, you ain't going nowhere.
I need a change.
I want to sing what I want to sing.
Okay.
Find out what it means to me.
You really like it?
We love it.
Riri. That's really good.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Find out what it means to me.
I got a single by this new chick named Aretha Franklin. To present Aretha Franklin Day.
You're not about to mess this up for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Aretha Franklin.
Looking out
This song goes
on
out
the morning.
to anyone who's ever felt mistreated.
I used to feel sure
You need to take a break.
I know how to run my business.
Have you lost your mind?
Maybe I found it.
I believe I have the chills.
Do you see what she is? She's a miracle.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Movie Bits. My name is David, and I brought back
Brian Jeffrey.
Hey, back in the house, and today we are reacting to the trailer for Respect. Just a little bit. Ooh, yeah, just a little bit. Mm-hmm. Hey, we are
R-E-S-P-A-B-C.
all right. I don't know what. I don't know.
That was from
She
some
does
show.
say take care of TCB or TLC. I don't know what she
Take
says.
care of TCB.
What does that mean,
Taking
guys?
care of business.
Oh, okay.
Taking care of business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew that. I knew that. It,
No,
was
you
just,
didn't.
It was just trivia.
He's fronting.
And of course, we all know by now because we're seeing this trailer being played 1,001 times on the television. And it's being pushed on our Facebook pages. Jennifer Hudson.
Instagram, Twitter,
It's all there. Jennifer Hudson
TikTok.
is playing Miss Aretha Franklin. Yes. And we all know the story. If you don't know, Miss Jennifer was handpicked by Aretha Franklin shortly after, I think it was a performance of Respect. I forget what performance it was. Jennifer had a short haircut and she was wearing all white. Go YouTube that video. But that was
a natural woman.
I don't know, but I know that was the performance. I forget where she was, and I should have done my homework. But that was the performance where Aretha decided that Jennifer would play her in the film.
Only after the Halle Berry
God.
got the offer first. And Halle Berry said, I would love to, but I can't sing. And Aretha immediately said, honey, I didn't ask you to sing.
Right.
I asked you
to play me.
That
Now
is
y'all,
the level I wanna
now
be.
y'all know Miss Aretha. She was a little shady. She's a little shady lady, but we love her. She was an amazing talent, and
But she still loved Halle Berry.
right will be sorely missed. And Halle Berry would have been amazing, I think, in this part. But
We'll let her keep Dorothy dangerous.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think Jennifer was a good choice for Miss Aretha. And there's so much to say about this trailer, guys. If you don't know, I am super excited about it. I'm really excited because the director Liesl Tommy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name, but you are my Facebook friend, and I hope you get to see this video. But she also directed Eclipse on Broadway. Now, she's known for bringing out...
show.
Yes.
Oh.
She was the first black woman to be nominated for Best Director at the Tonys.
Yes.
So it was a really big moment, a really big deal, and she's since moved on to direct other things. She directed Iteration of Frozen. In Disney World. Now she's known for bringing out like visceral experiences. She's all about visceralness and emotion,
making you be deep.
Right. So that is what I'm excited about, because I don't know if you guys got to see Genius with Miss Cynthia Erivo. Did you see that?
Listen, let me tell you about that. I'm gonna go ahead and just be the first to let this.
Go ahead, say it.
I ain't like it.
It was terrible.
It was bad.
Oh God.
All right, now listen.
I hated it. For multiple reasons.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you
Go
why
ahead.
I ain't like it.
Okay.
I didn't like it because one, while Cynthia Erivo is a great vocalist,
I love you. Yes, amazing, and a great actress.
Right. I don't want to see you play nobody's Aretha because you're not her.
No.
And
please don't unsubscribe, Cynthia.
no, you're not her. And I don't blame Cynthia for it because I just don't think that she should have played Aretha Franklin.
Yeah, Cynthia sings face, like Brian said. But the thing that irked me the most about that was whenever it was time for Cynthia to sing, she sounds beautiful, but she don't sound nothing like Aretha.
She don't have grit.
I could tell they were like making her modify her approach, but it just didn't fit. And I found myself whenever she would start singing getting annoyed at the sound of her voice.
Yes.
And I was like, wow, I have never felt that way about Cynthia Erivo. But I said that not to drag Cynthia Erivo. I think you're amazing, and I look forward to the next Broadway show that you are in, or film, movie, whatever. I said that to say that Genius, I didn't finish it, but it gets into...
I did.
It gets into Aretha and about her personal life, specifically about finding her voice, which this movie seems to center on, about her father and his dealings. So I am curious.
Everybody knows C.L. Franklin. My mom can tell you about him.
Right. So Miss Liesel, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. I'm curious to see, did they bring her on as a director because this movie plans on dealing with those same emotional things? Are they going to mention the issues with the father and his affairs with... I'm not going to say it. Just go watch Genius.
So,
but
what I gathered...
Okay.
From
gathered
from this trailer, because I believe they have Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker,
father, right?
yes, another amazing actor.
Let me tell you, and he can sing.
He can sing.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Forrest Whitaker can sing.
Okay.
He doesn't do it as much, obviously, because of it's a couple.
How you know that? Oh, he got connects.
Research.
He's the working actor right now.
There's a couple actors out here that actually
can sing.
Went to school for that.
Wow.
And Forrest was one of them.
Okay.
For vocal. But anyway, nonetheless. I don't know. Aretha was a daddy's girl.
Yes.
And so it seemed, I don't know, it made it, from the trailer, it seemed like her biggest inspiration was her mother, who's being played by
Miss Audra McDonald.
How is Aretha doing?
Aretha's doing fine. Something like that.
All right.
Oh.
She goes, just all right, singing.
I've only seen the trailer one time.
Dignity and respect. Dignity. You heard it. Dignity and respect.
But that's what I love about this. It seems like they're bringing a lot of Broadway veterans. We got Audra. We got Haley Kilgore. We got, I forget her name, but I'll put her name down below. She was in Motown. She sang Dancing in the Street.
Oh,
I think she's also played Alphaba on Broadway. We got Miss Jennifer, who's also been on Broadway in The Color Purple. We got Miss Tommy directing, who's directed Broadway shows. It seems like
you got Marlon Wayans in here.
You got Marlon. I'm so excited for him.
Excited to see him play this role.
Did you see his what was it, audition for that possible Richard Pryor film?
Listen,
he killed it. He killed it.
But didn't he get it? No, it was
the other
Mike Epps.
Yes.
Mike Epps got it.
No,
Wait.
the light skinned guy from Friday that
Mike
played the
Epps.
cousin.
Mike Epps.
That's his name.
Yes.
I'll put his name down below.
It's Mike Epps. Omar Epps is the one who played Othello.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, but that you can't ever say that if you do something that you do something for no reason, because I do think that audition tape that he dropped that everyone got to see really established for him, yes, he can do something serious. And I do think, I don't know, I wasn't there at the casting, but I do think that probably played a part in him getting this role. And I look so forward to seeing him.
To be honest, I think that I don't think they wanted to give him too much power right away, because if he would have gotten Richard Pryor and he would have got what's the husband's name? The husband, the man, whatever.
Right.
Got him at the same time, it would have been too much. It would have been too much.
Yeah.
And he would have snatched all the awards and would have been nobody's chance.
But speaking of awards, I do think, now I've gotten to watch some behind the scenes clips of Jennifer and her process. Apparently she spent a few months learning how to play piano, really getting Aretha's movements down, changing the placement of her speaking voice and her inflection. I do think, Miss Hudson, you are setting yourself up to get at least another Oscar nomination. What is this? What is this?
No, I agree. I'm just, okay. All right.
Oh, I gotta prepare. I ain't got no water.
Hold on, let me hydrate like Electric does.
Shade is on the way. Come on, what you got to say? Miss Jennifer could be watching.
I love Jennifer Hudson.
Okay, what you got to say?
I'm just nervous because and I say this in the most kind-hearted way. I did not really enjoy Dreamgirls movie.
And I am telling
It's because
you.
it's because listen. It's because I've done Dreamgirls 8 times, right?
I've done it once.
And it's all right. We know about his experience with that. He was great though. But the thing is that the movie, Dreamgirls movie, I don't feel like they really coached Jennifer correctly acting wise.
Yes, because the note was be a diva.
Right.
That was his main note for her.
Yeah.
But she's so much more than that.
Yeah. And I was like, I feel like they sold her short. I'm glad she got the Oscar win, but she got it because of her delivery of "And I'm telling you." I'm telling you from what I heard from some sources.
Well, I had a vocal teacher say that, and yes, when I heard her singing "And I Am Telling You," I just knew that she was going to win the Oscar. I'm like, well, what about the rest of the film?
Yeah, and that's the thing. To be honest, I mean, I feel like I'm glad she got it, but I also felt like Eddie should have gotten his too.
At least a nomination.
He did get a nomination.
Oh, yes. Okay.
He should have won. He should have won. No. Eddie should have won. Eddie should have won.
I don't agree with that one.
I think he did. Well, I don't like that they killed Jimmy off, because that's not accurate at all. Well, I can get into specifics about Dreamgirls.
He's played Jimmy a few times.
And, well, I'll give you a little tidbit about that before we get back on Respect. Yes, Dreamgirls was, it's loosely about the Supremes. Yes, Jimmy was playing James Brown.
It's the setup.
And for those who don't know, the Supremes sang background for James Brown for a little bit before they were called the Supremes.
The more you know.
Boom. Where's the star?
Right.
The little thing,
I'll put it in there.
In the rainbow. Anyway, back to Respect.
Yes.
Like I said, what I'm worried about Respect is I want to make sure they have the validity of Respect, the song. Because Respect is an Otis Redding song.
Oh.
Respect was originally an Otis Redding song that he wrote for someone else, but he ended up singing it.
Wow.
And then Aretha did her own remake and added in the R-E-S-P-E-C-T, that wasn't in there. And then she also added her sisters added the sock it to me, sock it
Wait,
to me,
wait. Because that's not how it's presented in the trailer. She's at the
Exactly.
piano, like, I
That's-
think I got something.
Right. That's why I was like, whoa, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, we'll see.
I was like, I hope
Right.
you are telling
Right.
facts.
Now, Jennifer did say that her the hardest thing she had to struggle with was communicating in her nonverbals, because she said women during that time, it wasn't.
You weren't allowed to speak.
Yeah, he wasn't allowed to be as brazen and open, so she had to learn how to reel it in.
Yeah.
And really communicate through her expressions and her body language. So I do think. Taking your note regarding Effie and Dreamgirls, I do think that a big part of it was direction. But from what I'm seeing in the behind the scenes clips, it looks like Jennifer really did take the time, and it looks like she's being coached well on how to deliver this part. Even her vocals seem. I still hear Jennifer, but I hear Aretha too.
Even the song that they wrote. I guess it's originally written for Jennifer. It's still stylized to Aretha. The song, was it "Singing My Way Home" or?
Right. That was co-written with Carole King, right?
Yeah.
And Carole King wrote "Natural Woman."
She wrote a whole bunch of Aretha stuff.
Right. She wrote a bunch of hits, but
it's that. So another fact is that the pre-process was cool. The during process was cool. Production was cool, but the post-production process was hard for Jennifer.
Why?
Because she lost a lot of people, like COVID, and then people died.
Oh no.
And she had to really hone in. And if you remember, well, y'all probably don't remember, Respect was originally supposed to be released in January of this year. But now it's being released in August on the same day as another movie that I want to see,
which we'll get into. And if I drop it by then, I'll put the link above.
Yeah, but I'm definitely seeing this first. Black always wins.
So I think you got any other tidbits to share, because you're just dropping bombs.
Because I love Aretha,
right?
Just like I love Patty. Right. I know her family.
Oh, I would love to see a biopic of that.
Who would play her though?
No one.
Fantasia.
I thought Fantasia. I did, but I was like, can she hit those notes? Because
Fantasia can hit the notes. She just needs the training. Because think about it. There's time Fantasia is.
Because there's a performance. I don't know. There's a performance of Patty coming out of the stage like a phoenix.
Oh, I remember
singing
that.
an octave above Christina Aguilera and then going higher while walking down the steps.
That's Patty. You don't outdo Patty, just like you
not
don't
on her
outdo
own
Aretha.
song. She's not gonna let you do that.
And though Patty and Aretha had like a beef, they loved it was literally like love hate.
And I found out that Aretha Franklin spent her time. Maybe they'll get into this in this film. She never felt confident in her voice. It was always she always felt like she wasn't as good as the prominent voices of that time. Yeah. And I wonder if they'll touch upon that. But I think that's also coupled with not having had a hit record for as long as she did, and really trying to find what is my voice. She in this market.
She did 4 albums without a hit.
Right. So trying to find your voice, and I wonder if I wonder if they'll go into her having issues, confidence issues about her own voice. It's interesting.
Oh, another tidbit.
Okay, come on before we go.
Everyone sang live on set.
Yes, I knew that. So every performance is a live one. Spliced together. Now I wonder, I can't say that much for the album. I don't know if they took the audio from the live performances or they recorded the album in a studio. I don't know. We'll find out.
Same.
Sound the same? Okay. All right. And if you haven't heard Jennifer sing Respect, or Makes Me Feel Like a Natural Woman, Respect, the clip is available for you guys to watch on YouTube. And Natural Woman is available on all streaming music platforms if you want to hear Jennifer and her vocal performance.
And look for the other song, Singing My Way Home.
And that's available as well. All right. So what do you give it? Are you giving it a thumbs up? I didn't even have to say it. He's giving it a thumbs up. I'm going to give it a thumbs up too. I'm very excited to see it. I think this might be the turnaround for Jennifer coming off of Dreamgirls, because I do agree with you about her performance, and maybe this may be the movie that will redeem her.
I mean, it's the only one the family approved. They didn't approve Genius.
Right. So hopefully the direction is on point, and I hope that Jennifer kills it, and I'm excited to see. All right, guys, that was another episode of Movie Bits. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that we can bring you more content more often. And I'll see you here next time. Bye, guys.